So in this video, I just want to give some advice, because I know like a lot of people, whether you are a veteran in the workplace, you've been working for 20, 30 years, or even 40 years, or you are a youngster, you've been working 5 years or even just a year. But a lot of people kind of fantasize about the day they'll be able to quit their job, right? And walk out of the place and never come back. um, that might be more true the longer you've been in the workplace. Um, and I think that's kind of like a common goal, like especially when things are not going well at work, right? A lot of people think about quitting. But I just want to kind of give a counterpoint in this video just to kind of give you guys some perspective and insight, in terms of as being somebody that's been in the entrepreneurial space myself for quite a while now, for literally years and years, right? So I've kind of been able to see it from, working full time, being full time employed, and working freelance, and being in between freelance gigs, unemployed at times. I've been fired from jobs. I've gained clients. I've lost clients. I've been through a whole bunch of different situations. So here's what I would say in terms of like this whole goal of like, oh, I'm gonna go and quit my job so that I can do this business. What you actually want is you want to keep your job, and I'm sorry to be the one to have to break it to you, but that's kind of probably the most important thing I can say to you is you want to keep your job. But if you're entrepreneurial, what I encourage you that you do is that you start your business as a side hustle alongside your job. Because if you actually do it right, your job can be the very best thing for your side hustle, for your business ideas. Because your job is going to give you long-term stability where over the next 5 years, you're going to be able to learn a business model. The business models I recommend, by the way, are what I call product-based business models, like e-commerce, drop shipping, information products, software as a service, depending on your skill set and your background. If you don't have much of a skill like software development or something like that, then like doing drop shipping is probably gonna be the easiest place to begin. But when you do these businesses as a side hustle, you're actually able to keep working at your full-time job, and because you're selling some kind of product online, like an e-commerce product or an information product, software as a service, you're actually able to work on that kind of thing on the weekend. It doesn't take as much time as doing like a service-based business. So that's where my recommendation is keep the day job. That's the first thing. Secondly, launch your business as a side hustle. Third, do it as a product-based side hustle. And then you're actually gonna be able to fund your actual business as you grow it over time. Now, there's some people that want to do, for some reason, they want to do like a service. I actually think a service is a harder business to get right than a product, because a product has got scale more or less built in. Because if you're selling something online, let's say I'm selling basketballs, right? I'm selling basketballs and I'm selling them in my e-commerce store. What happens when I get 1,000 new customers that line up and they all want my basketball? What do? All I gotta do is turn right around and place an order at the manufacturer to ship me out another 1,000 basketballs. Easy as pie. Probably by the end of the week, 2-3 days, I got the new basketballs and I'm shipping them out to my customers. I don't need to go look for a new employee to start providing some new level of service. I don't need to start managing a whole bunch of new people, which is unfortunately what happens if that had been a service business. Like if I'm running, for example, like a marketing agency, or I'm running some kind of consulting business where I have to place consultants, every time I get 1,000 new customers, I might need to go and hire 200 new employees. And beginners are not good at doing that, at hiring, filtering, training, managing, and staying on top of and leading 200 new employees. Like, beginners are not good at that. So you're much better off doing a product-based business in the beginning if you're a beginner. Now, if you're a seasoned pro, well, then you can actually do a service business and you can probably make it work. But you gotta be a real pro. You gotta be a real pro. You can't just be a fake pro, right? You gotta be an actual pro. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to scale and you're gonna stay stuck. So the long and short of it, guys, is don't give up that day job. It's actually a big strategic advantage. Now, if you need more resources to help you with the side hustle, you can grab some of my free resources. The links will be in the